As the nation may recall, the Second Republic has since 2021 consistently honored the nation's sons and daughters of the soil and other deserving persons who have been found befitting of recognition. Bestowing honors and awards encourages individuals to strive to excel in serving the nation as well as defend their country. The underlying ethos behind the honors and awards is to create an increasing pool of inspirational role models for the wider citizenry. This is critical when one considers the challenges that the youth have to overcome in this era of dangerous social vices. Cabinet resolved to honor Dr. Sikulile Moyo, then the Angel of Hope Foundation Ambassador, the Angel of Hope Foundation, then Ambassador Mary Mobi, and Dr. Agnes Mahomba. Dr. Sikulile Moyo will be bestowed with the Order of the Great Zimbabwe Award in silver. The Order of the Great Zimbabwe is the second highest after the ceremonial Grand Master of the Legion of Merit and is conferred on Zimbabweans for supreme sacrifice in the development and survival of the nation. Dr. Moyo is being considered for recognition for identifying the Omicron variant of the COVID-19 virus in November 2021 while he was stationed at the Botswana Harvard AIDS Institute laboratory. He has received other accolades for his distinguished work, and it is befitting that Zimbabwe honors him among its illustrious sons who have stood up to be counted among the world's best. Then the Angel of Hope Foundation will be conferred with the Jairus Jiri Humanitarian Award in gold in recognition of its dedication to the betterment of humanity through rendering humanitarian service. The Angel of Hope Foundation is a vehicle that Dr. Auxilia Mnangagwa, the First Lady, uses to carry out her social responsibility work. The foundation is leading communities in fighting drug and substance abuse, child marriages, teen pregnancies, moral decay, and is championing cultural revitalization and environmental protection. Then Ambassador Mary Mubi and Dr. Agnes Mahomba will be conferred with the Order of the Star of Zimbabwe Award in silver. Ambassador Mubi led the showcasing of Zimbabwe to the world in 2 world expos. That is the Milan World Expo, which was done in 2015 in Italy, and she was the Deputy Commissioner General. Then the 2020 Expo Dubai during the years 2021 and 2022, where she was the Commissioner General. Ambassador Mubi also led the national branding exercise on Zimbabwe, where provinces were able to establish areas of sustainable competitive advantage, which work is feeding into the current branding exercise. In these roles, she has ensured that Zimbabwe's story is told, at the same time providing an additional platform for re-engagement and attracting the much-needed foreign direct investment. Then Dr. Agnes Mahomba exceptionally coordinated Zimbabwe's response to the COVID-19 virus pandemic. She is a distinguished public health practitioner of more than 30 years' experience. She was thrust in the hot seat and entrusted with ensuring that Zimbabwe mounted a robust response to the pandemic and developed a coordination mechanisms that was as agile as it was efficient and effective. Her coordination meant that Zimbabwe was always on top of the pandemic, leading to the global recognition of Zimbabwe's exceptional response, which saved innumerable lives. The nation is further advised that in recognition of the roles played by Comrade Robert Mugabe and Dr. Joshua Mugabe Nkomo, who selflessly dedicated their lives for the liberation of Zimbabwe, Cabinet approved the erection of statues in Harare. The statue of the late Comrade Robert Mugabe will be erected at the Robert Mugabe International Airport, while the second one of Dr. JMN Nkomo, the statue will be erected at the Trumpet Interchange at the intersection of Joshua Nkomo and Glenara Roads. That's in Harare. Then in honor of the late nationalist and first black medical doctor and physician and first Vice President of the Zimbabwe African People's Union, that's ZAPU, the late Dr. Tichafa Samuel Parirenyatwa, a statue will be erected at an appropriate entrance to the Parirenyatwa group of hospitals. The Nhini Junction, which is the place where his body was dumped, having been killed at Shangan, will also be renamed after him. And the granite pedestal will also be erected to signify and memorialize the site. Government recognizes the important role played by war veterans in the liberation struggle and in the development of the country. To that end, government is continuing with the process of awarding medals to all those who fought for the struggle. Furthermore, following the successful vetting exercise of non-combatant cadres and war collaborators by the Ministry of Defense and War Veterans Affairs in 2022, the Second Republic has deemed it fit to confer the ones I've talked about, the non-combatants, the war collaborators, to confer them with the commemorative Independence Medal in bronze.